Welcome to the machine.
Hello everyone, Shaolin Rogue here, and thank you for joining me for another test server Saturday on the machine. We got a lot of changes in store for you on the test server this weekend. We'll get a sneak peek at 2 new paint jobs, map changes, a rebalance of the dash, and even a crazy prototype weapon from the mad scientists in the Pixonic Armory. To start off, we'll have a look at the 2 new paint jobs that were made available for the Gareth and the Galahad on the test server this weekend. Personally, I really like the aggressiveness of the color scheme in the design, and I really feel that it's a nice departure from what we've been seeing lately in skin designs. A few maps have also been tweaked this weekend. Shezhen has had its spawn locations changed, Springfield has had 1 spawn location changed and 2 removed. Yamantau has seen the biggest change, including adjustments to the covered bridge, the center beacon, and the placement of 2 home beacons. Most notably, Beacon A is no longer in the middle of no man's land, and snipers can actually get a clear shot while protecting its location. I wasn't able to notice the adjustment to the center beacon or the cover on the bridge myself. If you see it, please let me know in the comments below. It's time to have a look at the latest wacky toy from the Imagineers at the Pixonic War Factory, simply named Prototype Light. This weapon launches a glowing ball of energy that floats around the battlefield, homing in on its target. You have to paint your target until the energy ball finds its mark, and you'll see more of that in the video. Pixonic has created 3 versions of the prototype. They all have 20k damage, a 10-second reload time, and a 350 meter range. The only distinguishing characteristic between the 3 weapons is the velocity that the energy ball travels on its way to the target. The blue energy ball is Type 1, traveling at 13 kilometers an hour. The yellow energy ball is Type 2, traveling at 18 kilometers an hour. And the red energy ball is Type 3, traveling at 28 kilometers an hour. The third variant of the weapon, with the red orb traveling at 28 kilometers an hour, is definitely the superior of the 3. The 3 versions have likely been included in the test for balancing considerations. I didn't get to practice with these weapons a lot this morning, but I did have limited success using a fadeaway tactic around corners while keeping my target locked to take advantage of the homing mechanic. Firing on the move in a fast robot with this weapon can be tricky. The energy balls will often collide with your robot as soon as you fire them, and a change might need to be made to their initial velocity to alleviate that problem. Using this weapon feels very much like a slow motion aphid, and robots like the Patton, the Gepard, and the Stalker were naturally effective employing similar tactics. I also had some success using a mixed loadout on the Leo and the Griffin. The conventional weapons seemed to distract my opponents, making it more likely that my orbs would find their mark. It's too early to form any solid opinions about these weapons, but I'll definitely be putting them through their paces and trying different configurations throughout the test server weekend. I'm looking forward to some interesting matches with this new mechanic, and I mean, just look at the stopping power on this Leo in Dead City. We're going to finish up this episode by having a look at the dash. This weekend the dash has been rebalanced, with its special ability cooldown being increased from 4 seconds to 5 seconds. To be honest, I really didn't feel much of a change in the speed and mobility of the dash, and was still able to be very effective flanking opponents at will. The only benefit that I see is that Orca users might land a few more rockets during the extended cooldown. To bring the dash more in line with the other robots already available in the game, the cooldown cycle will need to be extended further, maybe as far as 8 seconds, to give robots with burst damage weapons with high reload times a chance to compete with the dash. That's it for this edition of the machine. Be sure to check out our channel next week for more footage from this weekend's test server. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the rest of the footage. I'm Shaolin Rogue, and we'll see you next time on the machine.